Right, so this is just a review of my bike that I've just toured toured Wales down the Pembrokeshire coast. It's an Evans bike. It's a Pinnacle Arkose 4, 2017 frame, and all the bags on the rear are the Ross wheel. They're just a Chinese thing. Everything on here is done as cheap as possible. So I've got on here, there's a cook kit, which is just got gas powered, very small stove, got a cup in there, steel cup. That was cheap from China as well, like £5. Got a couple of little bags here that are just stuck on the back for extra bottle storage. They're about £2. Got one on the other side. Got a little medikit in there, just like a basic kit, some painkillers, stuff like that in there. A Damo road saddle. I find them more comfortable than traditional, so it doesn't crush my chode. Got a Topeak fuel bag on there. No, it's called a top loader actually. These are like £4 or £5 as well. They're ammo dump pouches, I think, something like that. Like £4 each, £5 each. Amazon or eBay, same thing. I've got a tent in here, which is an Alux Mini Peak 2, one person tent, does really well. I've got a little ground sheet wrapped around it in there, and I just stick that in between my handlebar bag. This is a waist bag off Amazon, I think, and that was like £16, it's pretty cheap. I cut all of the extra straps off it, and it has I used the Mollet system and I made a little bracket to fit it on, kind of like a randonneur bag, a little mascot, because why not. I've built the bike up myself. I just bought the frame from the Evans website, and I've got Hunt wheels on there. They're the gravel 4-season gravel disc. They're the 700C ones, but after I bought them, they came out with the 650B with a dynamo hub, which I would rather have had, but it was a bit late after that. Hey mate. I've got Ultegra group set on there, hydraulics, and it's 11 speed, obviously, and it's done pretty well. I've got flat pedals on there at the moment, because when I did a tour, I just wanted to take one pair of shoes. When I use it as my commuting bike, I've got SPDs. And yeah, just sort of stuff that I take. I got this little fold-up chair that I got from Aldi for like £17 or something. It's really handy, because when I get to the campsites, it's just nice to have something to sit on apart from the floor. Little shamag, and just some extra storage on here, some elastics, and just some flashy lights, a cheap couple of quid things from eBay. I wouldn't recommend them though, because they are so cheap and they are really crap. I bought 4 of them, I think, and only 2 worked. No, I bought 6 of them and only 2 worked. That was right. So that was pretty crap. It's just a cheap bottle from Carrymore, which I made an indentation. You can see that, just so that it fits into the bottle cage there. And I bought that years ago, so I thought I might as well make use of it, so that I can actually carry it. They're side entry bottle cages, because I did originally have a frame pack, but it didn't fit even with the smallest bottles that I got, because I'm a short arse and I have to have a small frame. So, oh well. I decided to instead of getting proper bike bags, like stem cells or snack packs or whatever you can get from different manufacturers, I went as cheap as possible, and I got the idea of this waist pack bag from Hippie Swift, but I decided to make a custom mount myself. I've got I can't really see them, but they're Ritchie, the handlebars are Ritchie Explorer. I've used Thompson direct mount stem on there, which I then bolted the 2 aluminium brackets either side of the stem, and then that's just the bar on the top is just to mount lights and stuff on it. And again, that's just a cheapy thing from China, and that just slots on like that. I carry a Bluetooth speaker and stuff like that in there. I carry all my essentials, money. I got a toolkit and extra stuff like that on the inside here. So a torch, hand wash, and stuff like that. I carry a battery. It's a relatively small battery, but it's a fast charge battery. And I've got a solar charger as well, which I put on the back. It's all packed away at the moment. I need to remember to leave space for food. One thing I did do was I packed a load of the food, and I packed way too much, really. And I could have just got more food when I was on the go, and ended up just having way too much weight in the bike. So the frame itself is aluminium, carbon fork. It's relatively lightweight, but with all of these bags on it, it came to like 34 kilos, and that's even with the hunt wheels, which are really lightweight, it made it slow going up hills. So it's an Anchor solar charger, which I just strapped on using those purple elastics that you can see in the there. And so I just run a little cable down here along the frame up through here, and I did have a little cheap mount where I kept my phone so I could see where I was going, but it was a real cheap find, and it broke. Luckily it lasted till the end of the trip, so that was fine, but I found it quite annoying anyway, having a little dialing system on the back. I'd rather just get a Garmin mount system next time, so that you can just twist your phone in and twist it out to lock it and unlock it. Other things about the bike, full mudguards. The rack that I've got on the back, it's the Topeak one. It's the burliest one you can get. It supports something like 30 kilos. Although I haven't got that on the back, I'm glad of it being a bit more sturdy. That's about it, really. I just thought I'd share that with anybody who's thinking about doing a tour, what kind of bike that they could get. This is it's designed for really wide clearances. As you can see in there, I've got a 32mm tyre on, and there's still bags of clearance. There's loads more at the back as well. It's been pretty good. One thing that I would say though is when you've got this much weight on the top connected to the handlebars, because carbon forks are designed to be compliant, there's a lot of play in it, especially at speed, so it doesn't handle too well, which sometimes felt pretty sketchy. But you just have to learn to ride it slightly differently. Just have to make sure that you're watching the road a bit more, because you can't just suddenly swerve around potholes like you would if the bike was nice and tight. If you guys want to know any more information about what I've done, just leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, I think that about wraps it up. Alright, hope you liked the vid. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Bye.